We're talking about rugby, isn't it?
Yeah, like the games we had with, so that was it. So the first season I only played one season. I don't know how many seasons you played.
2.
Played 2 seasons.
Yeah.
So the first season I played, the only season I played, we got loaned out to another team that didn't have enough players. Was it they didn't have enough players?
Yeah, they didn't have enough players and we didn't have enough players to basically play in a league.
Play a full season, yeah. So Ben and I got loaned out to this other team, and initially it started off as just we would go for the experience, to understand how the game worked a little bit and
actually play against
play against guys, but we weren't sort of built to be the main players. For me, I wasn't really sold on.
Yeah.
It was just, if you want to have a go, have a look.
Yeah, we need a bit of help. Can you be on the bench and come on?
Yeah, come on when our guys are tired. And then we did one game like that.
Yeah.
And they got creamed.
Mm.
And then I think you and I got subbed on a couple of times during that game.
Yeah, because Luke, our coach, was coaching them at the time.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, let's put those guys on.
Yeah, and then it got to the point where we were starting every game.
Yeah. Oh man, there was a guy from Stoke Manor where I think I pissed him off because I was just doing the same. The first one we played, the first game we played, I used Luke's chair, and I wasn't used to it. I was a bit more upright, and I was like getting dizzy like within a second. I was like, no, I can't be in this chair.
Because I used that chair. That chair was awesome.
Yeah, really good. But the chair that was made for me that was the dream. But then I used the defensive chair, the picking chair, and so you got 2 different types of chairs. You got an attacking chair, which is like smoother, so you can go through people and not get.
It's I'd say that is the wheelchair rugby chair.
Yeah, when you see a wheelchair rugby chair, that's what you think.
That's what they're wearing. That's what they use.
Yeah, and you it's designed to be smooth at the front, so you don't get caught on things. And you just smash through people and sort of.
Yeah.
You don't get caught by pickers, and the pickers are the people in the other chairs, which are the defensive chairs.
They're normally the lower down levels.
Yeah, and they have like a big sort of
shopping basket
basically on the front, and that sort of catches people, and you're longer, so you can.
Yeah.
Your idea is to stop people basically.
Generally slower moving. As well, aren't they?
Yeah, you're lower down. You've got more of an injury, so you're a bit slower, but I know you.
But they don't feel as agile as the attacking chairs.
No, because they're longer.
Yeah.
You've got that. The turning radius is a bit more, but because it's longer, you can make sure people don't move.
Stop them.
Yeah. And so I moved into a defensive chair for the second game, and there was a guy who was their top guy on their team, but he was the inbounder because their lower pointers weren't good enough to inbound.
Yeah.
And he used to inbound, and then I used to just block him straight away on the line. So he was on enough to be like inbound because you have to let them inbound, but he was like just stuck there every single time he inbounded it. And
there is a technique to like just wedging yourself in.
Yeah, and just
you don't have to put you put no effort into it whatsoever.
Yeah. It's just got dark for some
reason.
Very,
very dark.
Yeah.
Like I thought, to make it worse.
Maybe it's just got dark outside. It's darkened it up a bit. Should we turn this one off? It's not really good for continuity, but.
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
See, now it's got brighter.
I don't know. On the top of the camera, there's like a little wiggly button. I don't really know how to explain it.
I know what you mean.
It's
What
next
do you want me to set it
It's
to?
next to the shutter button. It's exposure. It's like just like back from the start button, I guess. I don't know what you call it.
Alright, you've got SCN.
No. So you know where the button is to play?
Yeah.
There's
like a thing
behind
like a
it.
slidey button.
Yeah.
Which way, left or right?
I don't know. Do it either way, and we'll find out. So just flick it either way. It's not really doing anything.
It's doing nothing.
Normally it comes up at the bottom. You see it's got that +0 or something, or whatever.
Do I need to push it? No.
Push it all the way across. You doing that?
Yeah, I'm holding it.
Oh, I don't know. Right, I'll stop it for a bit then.
I don't know, mate. I don't know. Don't know cameras.
technical difficulties. It's not too bad now. Oh, I don't know.
I think it's just going to keep doing it, isn't it? It's just
Carry on.
one of those things.
Using the chairs, there is a way that you can just wedge yourself into their chair, and it takes no effort.
Yeah.
You can just take your arms off, fold them, have a fag, have a beer, do what you want. And it doesn't matter how hard.
Fag is okay to say in the UK. I know.
Oh
American,
yeah, a cigarette. So you can smoke a cigarette.
You don't just. You don't just have a fag.
Yeah.
Cigarette.
Have a smoke.
Yeah. Maybe I'll bleep that one.
So no, then it makes it worse. You can have a. But what was it?
What can you have?
What can you have? Oh, maybe.
Which is great when you've got that hypertension thing.
Yeah.
Work hard, stop.
The amount of times I definitely use that as an excuse.
Oh yeah.
For sure, you block in a player and they're like, but the game's stopped. You're like, I don't care. I'm literally on the verge of fainting.
I think I used to weird people out because I'd block them and I'd just start chatting to them normally. Like,
I remember,
how long have you been injured for? Just,
I remember.
They're like, I'm trying to compete.
I just remember just being like, I remember looking over and like, I need his help. What's he doing?
It's just like, you're right, mate. Let's go.
But you'd be like wedged in. And just,
Yeah.
You would be doing your job, just blocking
Yeah.
them out. But
I'm there like holding the wheels to make sure I'm not going anywhere. I'm like inside I'm like, but on the outside I'm like cool as a cucumber and just be like, so where have you come from?
But
and then people would be like, why is he so nice to me?
it's that the Anthony Joshua thing, isn't it?
Yeah,
Really nice. There's a
few American football player quarterbacks that do it, I think. They're just
Oh.
really nice guys and they get tackled and go, oh nice hit mate, that was really good, and the other guy's like, oh cheers.
I feel less aggressive towards you now. Yeah.
They hit you a little bit less hard because they're a nice
See, I
guy.
wouldn't. I'd tell them everything. I'd get quite sort of
Mouthy.
definitely mouthy. The amount of times I get like told off by the ref just for. But they made some rubbish decisions, some really poor decisions, and I
find it hard not to tell them that they were an idiot.
for like screwing it up. Like, I remember like a couple of times as well where even the other team would be like, I don't even know what that's about.
Yeah.
That's no idea. That was a clear like goal trial, and
Yeah.
they called them.
It was funny.
That shows you the level of experience I have with the game. I don't even know what it's called when you score a point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A goal.
It is a goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people kept on saying try and they get told off for saying.
Yeah, it's not
let's
really
try.
a try. Is it?
No, 'cause let's rub it
But
in.
we got to the point where we were the main players of this team.
Yeah.
The games were then getting.
Us and Martin, was the other guy?
Yeah, there was
Yeah,
another
he was-
lad as well.
Oh yeah, it's a lower point.
He was really good, and the game was the team was that now started to be sort of sculpted around what we were going to do,
Yeah.
and we were kind of given free rein really after a while.
That was so good when we went to, because although it was the league, the second round of it we went to, and we
Yeah.
was that sports centre had two things next to each other.
Yeah,
I can't remember where it was now.
I can't remember either. I know the one.
But that was so much fun.
That was the worst hypertension I've ever had.
Same. That was the worst I ever had.
But we
but I
played
had the
out
most.
our skin.
Oh
on
yeah,
those
we were
games.
like. I was on and off the bench so much.
Yeah.
One time I was like, ref, like I need to toilet, and he's like, well you can't because you have to. You can only be subbed off when it's a dead ball.
Yeah.
But a goal doesn't count as a dead ball. It has to go off the field like
Off
for a
the side,
for a throw in basically. And I was like, no ref, I need to go to the toilet. Can you sub me? I was like, I'm desperate. He's like, no, I can't. I was like, okay, I'm just going. Just like, and I got put in the penalty bin for it. But I was like, I'm not going to stay in the penalty bin because I'm going to go to the toilet because I really need to go.
Yeah.
He was so confused about what to do. I'm just like,
Do we
but I was like-
discipline him? Like,
I wasn't playing the game at that point. I was just saying to the ref, I need to go to the toilet, just following him around. And I was like, do you know what, I'm going, and just left. And then Luke was like, where's he gone?
yeah,
And I was just
remember
like,
that.
I was like, toilet. And then I went to go to the toilet, and because the rugby chairs are really wide, I couldn't get in the disabled toilet even. So I ended up just going outside of the building, going on the grass.
I remember that, so I completely forgot about that. Do you remember your mum coming? Because your
Yeah,
mum.
and I was like going around this whole sports day, because it's the place I've never been before, so I have no idea what anything is. I'm like, where is this thing? where am I going? Where am I going? This end, I just got up, right, screw it, I'm going outside, and there's these people like coming out like swimming outside the front entrance, and I'm just there, just going for a pee. Sweating and going like, I need a wee. Oh, it was hilarious. Yeah, that was good. But in between that, there was like, we played
really, really well. But they got to the point where the other players were now moaning because they weren't getting the game time that they wanted because we just turned up. And it was effectively the way they saw it was these two just kind of turned up. They're supposed to be helping us out, and we're not getting game time.
Yeah, I remember some person's parents was complaining.
It's so funny, isn't it? Well, like adults and some of these parents.
So in the last game we played, which was against Sharks, where we there was points where I was actually letting them score, just so they would have.
Oh yeah, it would get to the point where we would get ourselves into a position and lay the ball off for them.
Yeah, like I would sort of like just back off a bit sometimes and just be like a bit like, I wouldn't be aggressive at that point at all. I wouldn't hard tackle. All that, I'd just be like, block.
Yeah.
You know, if you want to score the goal, you have to score it by like a bit of skill. I'm not just going to let you walk over the.
Yeah, you have to deserve that.
Yeah.
But no, we did.
But I remember in that one, I scored 35 points.
I don't even remember.
In a game that we only scored I think we got like 60, which is quite a high score for a game anyway.
Yeah, it was kind of split.
Especially for a low point.
Between the two of us.
Yeah.
I don't remember it.
I remember giving it to like the lower pointers so they could score for us.
Yeah, I don't remember. It's like they're so high scoring.
Yeah.
Like I used to come out of it and I'd like talk to my dad about it, and I'd be like, really. I remember being really pissed off at the end of some games because I felt like I played badly. But I was like, you've been just dominated. That's all people are talking about.
Yeah.
And like the whole weekend, everyone would just be like, "It's Sam and Bet." And
like there was Stoke Mandeville had a better team, but they had like 8 or 9 players in rotation.
They had
and they had rotation. They had one ex-GB player, one who was on the development team, but then like the rest of their team were all good.
Yeah.
Like they were like, I mean, we had some players that were just like they couldn't basically play.
Yeah.
So it was like a 2 really good people versus 1 really good person, 3 good people.
Yeah. But we used to go on. We'd go on and change the game around.
Yeah, score loads of points, and then
this is such a like ego pandering conversation.
Oh yeah, we're just like
we were amazing. We were so good, but we were.
Yeah.
It's just, I think it's a shame, like because I think we both quit around about the same sort of time.
Yeah.
Got to the point where neither of us were.
I wasn't, again, with it, like same with the swimming, I just wasn't enjoying it anymore.
Yeah.
Like, and it's just like
I kind of feel like my enjoyment was taken out of it through reasons not on my own.
Yeah, same with myself.
Yeah.
Like, I don't really want to go into it too much.
No,
it's like
the enjoyment levels definitely got
less and
less.
And yeah, apparently it's not that great still.
Yeah.
It's the worst.
I've heard that
for the actual people that can play, the people who the sport was invented for.
I think we should have another conversation about that.
Yeah.
Privately. Yeah. Good things privately.
Yeah.
Some good ideas. So, I don't really know now.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you might have seen Sam in some videos I did before. One of them.
Just the one.
Just the one. When I say videos, I mean video.
9,000 views.
Yeah,
9,000
views.
A little bit. That'd be nice.
Yeah, thank you so much for looking at that. This is the only video that I've had someone else in there, like actually, like sort of coaching you through it, I guess. That's the best way to say it. Like, I want to do more of that because I think it's a good way. Because when I'm doing it myself, I'm out of breath while I'm talking to the camera, which it's kind of good. I'm working out hard.
But it proves you're actually doing it.
Proves I'm working. Man, sometimes
you're not just doing like one set.
I'm doing it, and I get the first set done, and I'm like, do you know what? Don't know if I can complete this.
That's the time. I mean, you could though.
Yeah.
Technically, you could just be like, oh man, I'm so tired. Done one set, go on to the next one, and do like you could do like an entire I was going to say full body workout.
Full upper body workout.
Yeah, full upper body workout, and you only do like one set just for the purposes of.
Yeah,
but he doesn't.
I've done it on one of them that I didn't upload, where I did the first set, and I was a bit ill that day, and I was like, no, I'll just do 3 sets of those.
Yeah.
And I was just like, that's how you do it. I was like, but I like to show you like what I do all the way through, and like, say, like I was saying to Sam earlier, like, I like being wheelchair Mr. Motivator. Like, younger people won't know who he is, but I think most of them.
I think anyone outside of the UK won't know who he is.
No, I'm trying to think. Is there an American version?
Yeah. There was an American guy.
What's the black guy that does? Is it not P90X? The other one.
In the Insanity thing.
Insanity guy.
But
yeah.
what I was thinking, there was a guy.
Sean something.
Oh, mate, I've no idea.
Oh,
Not
no.
a clue. But there was also an American guy during like the 70s who he had ginger hair, loads of plastic surgery. I think he was I don't know. But there was also Jane Fonda. Probably the best way to describe him is probably like Jane Fonda workout videos.
Okay, so
which means nothing to you as well.
No, it's just I'm a woman.
Yeah, well, Mr. Motivator was like
my lycra. Yeah,
her.
Yeah.